It's the D&D Dummy Club.
Wish it was smoother. All right. Welcome back to another episode of the DirtyBoyz.
I believe episode 8
We're moving up in the world.
of the DirtyBoyz.
So,
We survived 8 episodes, guys.
We're only level 2? What the fuck?
well, you're level 3. I just didn't tell you. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm going. I got some work to do.
In the last couple episodes, the group took a job from Morty to go check out a bandit camp to scout out and bring back the information. Well, the group did somewhat one better. They came back with some missing items from a VIP. They kind of squandered their original quest, but they kind of stepped up when it came to a quest that really they didn't even have.
Wandered.
That's a nice way of saying fucked up.
Yeah.
Almost got cut in half.
Yeah. Retland, he made a bad choice, and a couple bad rolls, and, well,
Yeah, he got the business end of that sword.
yeah. He almost got.
Oh, yeah.
So they came back with some items, and they got a nice monetary reward for that. The mayor of the town requested an audience with them, and the group decided to get some sleep before they met the mayor. They went to the mayor's house, and the mayor wasn't seeing them. So the group decided to go back to Morty. Morty told him that he didn't have any jobs for him in the town, and to travel to a town that was a couple days travel called Stella Sophia. The group got to Stella Sophia without being molested. And it is a beautiful city. It's almost like there's no dust. It's just gorgeous. Everything is good shape. I mean, the buildings are beautiful. There's a bunch of townsfolk out walking around. You don't see bums like you do vagabonds. You don't see any of that here in this city. You can hear the crashing of the waves in the distance, so you know that there's, it is right on the ocean. They met a beautiful young woman that they briefly talked to. She wished them well. They were walking away, and Malik's horse takes a big old number 2 right on the...
The DirtyBoyz like call that a big nasty.
Yeah, oh, that's a big
He's
nasty.
just a big nasty.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought it was Malik, not the horse.
And
Malik?
Malik looks, and he proceeds to... Looks like he's going to keep walking, and he notices a few of the, we'll say, townsfolk looking at him. So, what does Malik do?
Now, when the townspeople are staring at him, are they staring at him like new people in town, or are they staring at him like nastily, like scowling, or?
They're not scowling yet. They're... Make me a perception check.
16.
Okay. You notice that one of them has a sword, not in hand, but strapped to their body, and they're all looking at you like Maybe they're waiting for you waiting for your reaction. But they've stopped moving. Everyone kind of is
Like the street was bustling, the dump had occurred, and I
at least 5 of them
stopped. So it's something that is very, very noticeable.
To you, you noticed.
It's like that old western.
Malik starts looking around and
Out with a cigar.
kind of motions to Laszlo. He's like, "Hey,
Now you're probably about 5 feet from that pile of shit.
okay." I stop and I motion to Laszlo. I was like, "Hey, I don't notice any street cleaners. And a lot of people are staring at me. You think I should say something about the horse, or is it just because I look different?" And so Laszlo looks around. He stops and he's looking around, and
You can make a perception check, too.
$16.
You notice that Yenna is looking at you. Well, when you look around, when Laszlo looks around.
So everybody's
The beautiful woman is looking at you, too. And she's like,
kind of looking, motioning towards the back of Malik's horse.
she looks at the
horse?
pile of shit.
Okay.
And then she's like looking at you.
So Laszlo turns to Malik and says, "Hey, I think we better clean that up." So Laszlo stops, hands his reins to Malik, says, "Hold on, I'll be right back." Walks over to what's her name? So
Yeah.
Yenna. And
She's like 50 feet away. When you guys left, you guys kept on walking and she went along her way.
right. But I noticed that she's looking at me and she's looking so I walk over to her and I asked her, we're new in town and I didn't notice any street cleaners or anything like that. Is there a proper
We're all
etiquette?
street cleaners, son.
Okay. Is there any areas where we can get some supplies or something to clean up this massive pile of dung?
She goes, well, you might have a small shovel in your... I see you got packs on your horses and a backpack and stuff. You don't have a small shovel?
It's part of our gear.
Not Laszlo's. I don't think. Is that in the adventures pack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll come with like a small shovel.
Yeah.
Almost like one of those army shovels, that fold.
Yeah.
It'll come with something like that.
But now it's repurposed as your shit shovel.
She goes, there's garbage containers scattered in the area. You can just put it in there.
Are they
And
specifically
she gives
for
you a
shit?
smile.
Is it like specifically for that? I don't want to offend anybody by
trash.
putting it. Okay. All right. I appreciate it very much.
She puts her hand on. She's like, "Thank you."
And
Make a will save.
will save. Okay. What would I add to that?
Your or it's wisdom basically. You're going to add your wisdom modifier.
So it's not a saving throw. It's just wisdom.
It's a saving throw.
Oh, it's saving throw. Okay. 16.
Okay. You definitely feel as though you want to pick that up. You feel you want to do this for her. You kind of feel warm, like this is nice.
She likes me. If I pick this up, I might get in good.
She just smiles at you.
Can I tell if
She's
it's
very beautiful.
Yeah, but can I tell that if that's magic?
Oh, he just told you what you felt.
If you would have made your save.
Oh,
you
I
would
didn't
be able to tell. Yeah, oh no.
Holy fuck. Okay. Laszlo smiles.
So you want to clean? You definitely want to clean this up, and you feel as though she's gonna appreciate this a lot.
Right. She doesn't notice my hands and my arms, does she?
She doesn't look at your hands. She's looking at you.
Okay.
In your eyes.
So I give her a crooked smile. I say, appreciate the information. We didn't want to offend anybody.
You're good. Everyone's new at some point.
So I turn and she. Where did she touch me? On my shoulder?
Just on your arm.
Just on the arm. Okay. So as I walk,
And it was very, you could barely feel it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
okay.
just,
It gave you like the
hard on?
tingles.
you might have got tingly a little bit.
Tingly.
I mean, I wasn't gonna go right there, but hey.
eventually you always.
And this is why we're the D&D Dummy Club.
So I turn and I start walking, and
When you turn,
With his
everyone sees that she turns and walks away.
okay. So I walk over to Malik. I'm like, hey Malik,
Everyone make a perception check.
everyone
Everybody except for Malik.
except for Malik.
Or who?
Laszlo walk over. Yeah.
Oh,
19.
Yeah, Bernard made it. I rolled, I got like a 23.
okay.
8 for Malik.
You who was he get? What did he get?
An 8.
Okay. You two notice that, or the ones that made it anyway, notice that she looked at a couple of the people that had stopped, and she like makes eye contact with them, and just when she turns around.
And what are the people's reaction that she makes eye contact? What do they do?
They're still looking, but they're less looking like less
Shitty?
staring. You know what I'm saying? They're
Obvious.
still standing there,
Right.
but now they're just maybe like they're
Waiting.
yeah.
I wish I made that save. I definitely want to ask a question, but I can't. So Laszlo walks back over to Malachi and says, Malachi, it's kind of etiquette over here. We need to clean up after the horses. Do you have a shovel? Because I don't. He's like, yeah, I got a shovel, but I don't want to use it on shit. That's my digging shovel. So Malik goes to the side of the horse. He starts digging through his pack. And
Use his blanket. Well, the shovel out. Use your blanket.
This is where Devin builds himself.
he
It would be remarkable to kill your own character.
I like how he fucks himself with his own character. This is excellent roleplay.
he starts looking through. He's got average stuff, and then he remembers that he has that fucking black sash from the sales. And he's like, "Oh, this will work."
You're gonna wrap up horse shit with a black sash.
Yeah. So
It's kind of maroonish. It's not really black.
Not anymore.
not anymore. It's about to be brown. So he takes it and he takes the dirt from the road around it, wraps it all up, makes sure he's got everything, ties it off, and he starts walking towards a random person on the street. Hey, excuse me, and he's got this big old thing of shit right here, like as he talks to him. Excuse me, where can I drop this? Is there like a shit can somewhere? Yeah. Oh,
It's like it's really close.
oh, thanks. So he walks over and he opens it up.
Yeah, there's no lid.
No lid?
No lid.
All right. Throws it in and starts walking away, and he bumps it and knocks the whole thing over. Oh, thing, whatever tractor's in it is all over the floor.
There wasn't much, but
Yeah. He's nearsighted. He doesn't have. He needs glasses and he doesn't have glasses. So he goes, "Oh crap!"
literally crap.
Yeah. Luckily, nothing's everything's still tied up. The shit's still tied up, and he scoops everything back into the can. And
Well, the shit was a little bit heavy. It didn't. It was near the bottom, so when you knocked over the can, nothing really came out.
okay, picked up the can and oops, sorry about that. He walks back over to his horse.
The can is really nice too.
Yeah.
It's got like a layer of metal and thin metal, almost some sort of tin, and then the outside it's got these strips of wood. It's really
ornate.
looks really nice.
Yeah.
I mean, not ornate, but for a fucking trash can,
Good, nice.
it's pretty nice.
Yeah. Well, yeah. He picks it up, puts it back exactly where it was, and
Okay.
walks back. Gets on his horse.
You notice that there's nobody looking at you right now.
Okay.
It's just a bustling of people still.
Shit almost hit the fan.
I don't know. Okay, I guess we can keep going. We're going to that stable, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yes.
You're making your way through the streets. You can see there's other people that are walking their horses that look like maybe they're going out of the city, maybe. Who knows? But you're not the only ones walking your horses. And you get to a part of the city where you think you see the stable. It's probably a couple 100 feet away.
Ah, the stable's here. Very good. It's about damn time.
Laszlo says, yeah, this is a pretty big-ass city.
It's big.
I was just happy to see that my horse hasn't shit on the ground yet.
I'm surprised since they probably all ate at the same time.
I only feed my horse the finest of berries and grains.
You mean the oats, that the only thing that we have to feed the horses that we bought at the other city? Yeah, sure.
That was a week ago. I don't remember.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps when we get to the stable, we should see if they have some sort of apparatus. Horses wear those things around the back end.
Oh, I'm like, I was going in another direction. I'm like, what in the fuck? Where's Daniel going? So I'm like, okay, we're good. Well,
I do know what Daniel's talking about, so that's why I didn't jump on it with 2 feet instead of munching your guy.
No, I didn't. I'm thinking he's thinking some kind of butt plug for a horse.
I'm like, wow, Rutland's well versed in horse apparatus.
I was thinking something fucking a happy stable, something. I'm like, what the hell?
Laszlo's old job.
Perhaps something from Tijuana.
Hold it!
I don't think they have donkeys here.
Oh, man.
And we lost that viewer. Aw. we had a viewer watching. He was like, "Oh man, this is awesome." He lost that donkey show.
Oh, man.
It's all right. We didn't like you anyways.
So, you see the stable.
Let's get our fucking horse.
Let's say let's go get him.
Let's go.
You see a stable boy come out to kind of meet you.
Yeah.
So he goes, "Hello, my lords. May we stable your horses?
Indeed you may.
20 gold each." No, I'm just kidding.
Fucking, I just kill the horse.
I think you picked the wrong profession. Fuck. I'm like, yeah, we'll buy horses. This is gonna be better.
It's 3 silver per day. That's feed and we brush them and make them look nice. Take care of any things they got going on with them. Sometimes they need a little hammer into their hooves or whatever.
Oh, you do shoe repair and all that? Oh,
What's your name, young man?
Marcus.
Marcus. I'm Bernard. And these are my associates. We're called the DirtyBoyz.
Hello, boys.
And I toss him a gold. I said, keep an eye on these horses for us. We appreciate it.
Is that for me?
That's for you.
Okay. You gotta pay bill inside.
That's fine. We'll pay Bill inside, but you live around here, right?
Yeah.
Well, and if you see anything strange or whatnot, let us know.
Okay, that will do.
Anything crazy happened recently?
You're the strange ones so far. He's like,
Why would you say
But
that?
are we still strange now?
no, you're good.
That's what we like to hear.
He like takes a couple horses at a time and he starts bringing them in the
I
back.
hand him mine first.
Okay.
Here, I jump down off my horse and I'm like here, and I'm like watching the ass end of the horse. Go ahead.
Why do you like watching the
You
end
see
of
these
your
hands, Laszlo? Shit does not touch these hands. These are like spirit hands.
So he takes 2 horses, and then you hear somebody from inside. It almost looks like another horse stall that's been converted into
Office.
maybe an office.
Okay. Go up over there and
Because there's no, I mean, everything's like wood, and it doesn't turn into anything special. It just looks like there's no hay, but like a desk in there. But still nice,
we'll walk over to the office. Who's in there?
He goes, howdy, my lords. My name's Bill. That's 3 silver per horse. Do you know how long you're staying?
Well, that we're not sure about, but we'll definitely pay the fees.
Wait, didn't the boy say it's silver? A horse?
I
No,
thought Bill just said 3 silver per horse.
Right, but I thought the kid said 1 silver per horse.
no, he didn't. He said 3.
Did he say 3?
I thought,
Yeah.
I thought it was 3.
Last
Yeah,
one might have been mistaken.
Yeah, you're mistaken. It's 3.
Okay.
So he goes, I can charge you now or when you pick up your horses.
All right.
Today. And then if you pick up your horses obviously later than today, then we'll have to square up the.
Yeah, we could do that. We'll give you some money now, and then if we're here longer than expected,
Okay.
we'll square up.
So that'd be 1.5 gold or 1 gold, 6 silver. Right.
Here, give him 2 gold.
Okay.
And I say here, just in case the horses may need a little extra attention.
Laszlo.
Okay.
Gives him.
You will put that towards better oats if you'd like,
Yeah, ones that
other than the regular grain that
yeah,
we usually.
but yeah, better feed that way they don't
Okay.
defecate so much
Yeah.
on these
He
towns.
goes, oh, she definitely don't want that to happen.
I noticed your city's rather clean.
It is. It is
What-
a beautiful city.
What happens to the people that don't keep up after their horses or whatever in the streets?
It just doesn't happen. Everyone knows to clean up after themselves.
What if the people like us visitors that we've never been to your fine town? What happens to them?
The guards are usually pretty forgiving, but they definitely make you clean it up.
Laszlo says guards. We didn't notice any guards. Do they have a particular uniform?
No, there's no uniform, but they're there. Trust me.
Oh, they hide in plain sight?
He'll point one out. He'll like turn, look and step. That's guard Mary Beth right there.
And
You
how,
see a girl. She's got like a dress on,
yeah.
and she's just walking through the street.
And I go,
Level 50 fighter.
So there is,
She looks like this. No, I'm just
Totally inconspicuous.
dress. It'll make you.
I asked Bill, or Laszlo asked Bill, are all the guards female?
There's a lot of them that are female.
Majority of them are
Yeah.
female. Interesting.
Yenna likes female guards. She thinks that they're just as good as the male guards.
I go, is Yenna like head of the guards?
Yenna is the head of the province.
The province, like a section in the town or the whole town?
like the town and all the land around it.
Oh wow! So
You know, a province is like a state.
a state.
To
Okay.
to us, it's freaking huge.
Okay.
There's many towns and cities inside this province.
Oh, okay. So she's like a mayor. She's like elected, or
Yes,
no?
we love Vienna.
Nice. Okay. Well, that's good information. Thank you. Hand him 4 gold for my horse and Malik's horse.
Oh, okay. And he writes that down. He said, "Well, good day to you guys. Keep your nose clean."
Right.
You can tell that you're very close to the ocean. The crashing waves is a lot closer.
Before we leave the stables, Malik asked Bill, is there like a guide or a rule book for your town and province? Because we didn't know about the horse thing, I'd like to kind of read up and make sure that we make sure we follow your rules.
It's mostly cleanliness. I mean, and then other stuff just follows with other towns. You know, no fighting, no killing. You know, just like the normal stuff.
Normal stuff.
But we keep our town very clean,
Oh,
whether we like it or not. But we like it. We like the end result. We have a beautiful city. We know it's beautiful. So
so anything you do, just make sure it's cleanliness. That's top priority.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, thank you.
Especially out in the open areas. You know, obviously, if you're eating at an inn or something like that, you don't have to clean your table. There's people that do that. You know, the waiters and waitresses will do that for you. But don't be an asshole. They will stop that too.
And Malik kind
But
of
we don't have that many here.
just looks over at Laszlo. Looks away.
Did we get directions to the inn? Anybody?
I believe you've asked yet.
No.
You can ask the stable master there.
Right. Well,
Billy?
Bill. Yeah. Bill, could you show us the direction to the nearest inn?
You're gonna go. What are you looking for? Just the nearest, or do you want something specific?
Somewhere to clean up a little bit and possibly drop off some things while we're in town.
And what are we looking to pay? 4-star, 5-star, 2-star? What? You know, just in layman's terms. How nice do you want this place?
Decent enough to get cleaned up and presentable. Not a shack.
So okay. Let me see here. And he busts out his ledger. And he goes, the rest in peace is good. It's not high end, but it's a decent place. And then the comfy bed is also a good one.
Okay.
And they're on different parts of the rest in peace is closer to the water, if that's what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
I love hearing the water. It puts me right to sleep. And the comfy pillow, the soft pillow, whatever he said. He goes, that's on the other side of town. If you're looking to adventure, maybe outside the city limits.
All right.
That is right inside, kind of like the gate area.
Well, why does the rest in peace sound familiar to Bernard? I've heard that name before. Was that the name of the inn at the other town that we came from?
Make a roll.
I could swore it was. I don't remember.
Did you say, did Bernard say that out loud?
Yeah. Mike, it sounds familiar.
Laszlo tries to think if he remembers anything like that.
Okay.
What is that in investigation?
Give me lore. Or give me,
Lore?
yeah, or it's, here, let me, hold on a second.
Insight? No.
No. Get it for you.
History?
Yeah, give me a history.
History?
That'll be under your intelligence.
17.
You believe that Yenna had mentioned that when you had talked to her, when you first got into the city.
So, I'll explain that, Bernard.
Oh, that's right. It is here.
So which one do you want, boys?
Probably the rest in peace.
Now, there's lower ones, there's lower class. We like a little bit higher class, but, you know, if you're on a budget, we understand. You won't, you usually don't find any trouble anywhere in the city.
Yeah, I still don't want to be close to a gate. Just in case.
I would just like to get cleaned up at this point to make myself feel more presentable in a town that clearly values such things.
Yeah. Bernard's starting to smell like a wet dog. I'm surprised the townspeople haven't smelled you yet. And Laszlo's laughing.
Who do you say that to?
Everybody, just the whole group. I'm just joking with you, Bernard. You don't smell like a wet dog. Yet.
He looked away.
My kind does not possess any canine type attributes. Thank you very much.
Well, fur or hair, it's still gonna stink after a while.
You have more hair between your legs than I do on my whole body. Thank you.
Yeah, but I manscape.
You're not even a man.
Evan's looking inside his shirt.
He's human.
He's got hair.
He's more man than you are.
Well then, gentlemen, to the rest in peace.
To the rest in peace, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll
Well,
start
there.
walking that direction.
Okay.
Thank you, Bill, for your assistance.
Oh, absolutely.
Malik peeks his head back in Bill's door and goes, "Hey, my horse might have some tummy problems. You might wanna be careful with him."
That's all good. Appreciate the business, guys.
And he
Or
drops back,
boys. Boys.
catches up with these guys.
So you walk in the direction and the rest in peace, and you can see it very clearly. It is a large building. It is not connected to anything. There's a lot of buildings and kind of shops that are almost like a strip mall that are like just one right after another.
Okay.
But you see this is kind of off to itself.
As we're traveling, or like as we're walking, I'm wanting to pay attention to any of the passersby, looking for anybody that would be like part of the local rogues guild or whatever. Like if there's anybody that looks to be shady or more paying attention to us, you know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you have an eye out for them.
You can go ahead and make me a perception roll. So pretty good so far.
At 18.
You don't see anybody with a roguish brand
Yeah.
or anything like that. You do notice that a couple of the females in dresses, you can tell they are definitely brandishing a sword underneath their dress. And they're just walking by, looking at stuff. And once they'll look at you, they'll look at other people. You know what I'm saying? They're not eyeballing you.
And as we're walking, I say, "Hey, Malik, Laszlo, come here for a second. Rutland, Jackson, come here. Let's have a little talk."
Okay.
So I kind of get you in a circle. I said,
I bump you as I come up. Malik does.
Okay.
Accidentally.
and who does, Malik?
Yeah.
Are you okay, Malik?
Oh, I'm good. Sorry, I didn't see you there.
You're like
Your glasses. We need to get you glasses.
What? Oh, my eyes are perfectly fine. And he goes to scratch his nose and he does this.
And I'm like, well, clearly, I know you can't see this, but the women here that are walking the streets aren't what they appear.
Yeah, they're beautiful, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got swords jammed up their skirts.
What?
Yeah. So let's not fucking draw any attention to ourselves.
They're packing heat.
Yes.
As well.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Do you know that, Laszlo?
let's.
So they have like a dress, and you can see on the back end of the dress, like the sword tip. Like,
Yeah.
like when they're walking, it's barely noticeable, but you can't see it. They have like a little bonnet up front, and you can see the sword hilt through the little bow or bonnets that they have.
Hey, look, your antivirus is now a virus. And that's the fourth pop-up.
Buy this bundle.
If you really look, that's the player that you installed.
That's not.
Yeah, it is. It's the K something player.
Your seat cleaner should be cleaning that out, right?
Yeah.
You actually have to press the button to do it. You're the only one that's ever had a problem with it. So.
Are these ladies, after looking around, are they separate, like different looks from the ones that we saw Yenna look at?
They're different ladies or women.
Right, but I mean, is there anything similar in dress outside of a sword?
No, they have different. There's no sort of
Pattern, no symbols, no
They're
nothing.
definitely seasoned veterans. Kind of like that gentleman we ran into in that tent that almost cut Rutland in half.
Malco, you think these ladies are
definitely not that big though.
like fighters?
Yeah. What women do you know that carry swords? None.
My mom carried a sword.
They're
She wasn't a fighter.
they're very rare. I mean, you've seen them in the sales, but very rare. I mean,
And here it's more prevalent.
yeah. If what you're looking at is what you think it is, then it's very prevalent. Yes.
I highly doubt it's a feminine sexual device.
And Bill has told you that there's a lot of female guards.
Right. So we're assuming that most of the guards are female. So they don't have a particular brand or a color, but
Right, no.
they're all wearing skirts.
Dresses.
They're all wearing dresses to hide their
There's no skirts, and you haven't seen any skirt in
like a full length big.
not that big, but a dress, like a sundress almost, like just but a little longer.
I like sundresses.
It's gonna be a rough time in town. Someone's getting in a fight.
We're fucking Devin's making it there.
It is warm, so there is no.
It's not like it's something that they'd be sweating in, but
Right.
it's something that they can hide their weaponry.
Like I said, you can see the sword when they're walking, like hitting the back of the dress. You know what I'm saying? So
Does it look as though any of them are following us specifically?
no.
No.
No, like I said, I told him he noticed a couple of them. They look at you, but they're not eyeballing you. They're just, they're keeping an eye on everything. It looks like.
Okay. Perhaps we should just get to the inn and take care of business.
Laszlo says it doesn't look like they're out to get us. It just looks like they're hiding their normal guard. So as long as they don't mess with us, we won't mess with them.
Sounds like a plan. All right, let's head. Let's keep going over to the rest in peace.
Okay, so you walk in. It is you see a person at the desk looking to greet you. Male. Looks middle-aged ish. Looks about 45. That's what you notice at the door.
Peter?
Male, 45-ish.
Ish, yeah.
All right. Greetings. We're looking to
So you guys go in? 'Cause
Yeah.
he's not.
go
Oh,
inside.
he's outside.
Go
No,
inside.
he's inside, but you guys said that when you guys were at the door.
Yeah, we go inside.
Okay.
My greetings. We're looking for lodging.
This would be the place to be.
My name's Bernard Anthony Barakis. What is your name, sir?
My name is Basal.
Basal. Thank you, Basal.
How many rooms would you like?
Depends on how many beds in a room. What's the largest room that you offer?
We can fit all of you in one room if you would like. It is kind of like a suite, if you will.
What's the price on something like that?
That's 4 gold a night.
What do we have that's a little cheap?
We can get you in doubles, and that's 1 gold a night.
Yeah, let's do two doubles.
Okay. He goes, and he gives you. He reaches behind, grabs some keys. You pay him.
Yeah.
Okay. So he takes the gold. Go ahead and mark that off.
Yeah.
Hands you your keys. The keys for the rogue types, they look intricate or more intricate. They're not like a skeleton key. It's not any Joe Schmo can just stick a, you know what I'm saying?
Stick a blade in there and pop
Right.
it.
Right. They're a little bit nicer key. They're very close to keys we have today. That's kind of like a fine,
Like a tumbler lock.
right.
All right.
He goes, would you guys be needing any extras? Bathing or clothing?
Oh yeah,
cleaning?
bathing.
Yeah, is the bathing in the rooms or is it separate like
It
bathroom?
is separate.
Okay.
It is 4 copper per bath. And we offer your clothes to be cleaned too, if that interests you.
Yes, I think we should definitely.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Just because we'll be walking around town, we don't want to offend anybody else.
That's 2 copper for clothing cleaning. 4 copper if you want it back quickly.
Yeah, I'll do the 4 copper. We'll do expedited.
Oh, okay. Very good. We will have someone at your room to show you to your bath and to grab your clothes. Shall we say an hour or sooner?
Sooner.
You tell me.
All right. Well, that's then in the next 20 minutes, so we can get our stuff situated. in our
Okay,
rooms.
very good. We'll send a couple people to the room then.
Yeah. I think it's fair at this point, though. Like when we go in our rooms, we should leave our traveling packs and stuff behind. I don't think we need to be prancing through the city with all our gear.
I think that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Yeah, there's no reason to haul it around.
All right. So we do that. We'll go to our rooms and
There's
put our stuff away.
there's a kind of like a picture or a symbol on your key chain. It's not a number, it's a symbol.
That
And
matches a symbol on the door.
It'll just match a symbol on the door.
Okay.
And your rooms are ground level, unless you want different rooms upstairs.
That's fine.
And you walk down that hallway, and you should be able to see them. They're fairly close.
All right.
Okay, how are we bunking?
Well, it doesn't matter to me. However you guys want to do, however you want to break it up, gentlemen.
Which room has 3 beds?
Neither. They're two.
2 beds.
2 beds per? Well, there's 5 of us.
Oh yeah. Someone's
Take the
sleeping.
floor.
Someone's sleeping on the floor. Whoever wants to, it doesn't matter. We
Does
can
the
take
floor
it.
look dirty?
And the room does have like extra pillows. So, I mean, if you wanted, you could put a couple pillows out on the floor and lay on that as like a cushion.
Okay.
And still be able to get a rest without being interrupted.
Yeah. There's not enough pillows for you to get a pillow for your head, but you'll still get good sleep,
Okay.
you know. So you walk into the rooms, and I'll just describe, since the rooms are the same. You walk into the rooms. There are 2 robes on hooks in the rooms. There's a chair. The bed is a soft, kind of cushy. It's hay and some sort of squishy substance. It's like a mix. It feels pretty comfy. Like I said, and the extra pillows are on the bed. So you know how the bed has the regular pillows, and then you got those kind of small squarey ones. Well, the beds have those too. So
Just a single room, no closet, no dresser.
there is a small table, not really a dresser.
Okay.
There's a small chair and table where you can write stuff if you would like. There's no closet. There is a window. It's very small, and you can open, shut this kind of like a door. Right now it is open, so it's letting some light in, and it is up a little higher. It's not like where you could just walk up to the window and look. You would have to reach up and close the. Looks like it's just for light.
Yeah. But it still can open, right?
It is open right now.
It is open, right? The shutter on the inside is open and the window is open?
No, the window itself does not look like it opens.
Doesn't look like it opens? Okay.
I mean, it might, but
Laszlo walks into one of the rooms and just inspects and then goes over to the window and actually physically sees if it opens or closes.
give me a roll. Give me a
18.
Okay. You do not believe that this window opens. It looks fairly sturdy. You know, you're trying to maybe tap or push or
Lift.
pull or anything.
Yeah.
It looks pretty solid.
Okay. All right. So take my my pack and stuff and take all my gear off and throw it in the corner. Malik does the same, but he leaps onto his bed. These are comfy.
It is very comfortable. This is probably the most comfortable bed you've slept on,
Yeah.
especially the last couple of years. You know, it's
All right.
Start getting changed. Take my clothes off. Throw those robes on. you
okay. You hear a knock at your door. Both of your doors.
Okay. Of course, you answer it.
Okay. You see a couple of women there that are. Were you ready? And you're kind of like here's one room and here's another. It's like on opposite sides of the hall, but you're like one
Right
room
next to
over.
Okay.
Close.
Definitely. Definitely.
and they show you, and they're. Do you have your clothes? Basal said you needed clothes washed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they have like a little bag to just throw your whatever you need
Yeah.
washed in there.
Okay.
So they gather that up, and they're like, "Oh, follow me."
Okay.
It's at the. If you would have kept on walking, that's where kind of like the bathhouse was. They bring you in there, and they they have. Now, is everyone bathing?
Yeah, before Laszlo leaves, though, when he puts his robe on, he does take one of his daggers and puts it in the back of his robe.
Okay. So you walk in, and you can see two other people that are in taking a bath.
Right.
There's like 10 bathing tubs in here.
Right.
You each get your own. They take your robes and they'll hang it right by your bathing tub, and then you see there's another group that they're actually dumping out your clothes into like a big
Wash area.
wash area, and you see there's actually a woman that's in this big wash area, and she's like, you see her like stomping. I mean, it looks like almost like the Ten Commandments where they're in there making the bricks in the mud. She's just stomping on like the clothes, and
Okay. I think our gear is going to get clean. This is really good. We're going to be the clean boys next week.
Yeah.
you hear the one like you didn't. I don't know if you've said that or not, but she's looking at the dirt and she kind of giggles a little bit that's coming out of the clothes.
So, where they hang the robes up at, is that within arm's reach from
Yeah.
the tub?
Yeah.
Like you could reach the robe in the tub?
Well, you can't unhook it from where you're at. You'd have to stand, but you can touch the robe at least.
I
mean, you might be able to just
Yeah.
do like a whip lasso and kind of take it off the hook, but
Like a dex check to try to retrieve your dagger if that's what you're trying to do.
yeah.
Basically, yes. So, yeah. So.
But no,
Doom is looming around every corner.
there is soap in the tubs.
Soap with demons.
Soap with demons.
And basically there's like a sponge in there. The ladies aren't helping you with anything. It's you're washing your own.
Malik goes, oh.
So.
Yeah. Wash me. How much more gold is it for that?
You should ask.
No, I'm not asking it. I'm not asking it. Hey, good decision he makes.
I mean, we always have sex with our bathers.
Part of Joseph's app.
I can't even drink.
So yeah, you get done with your bath. You're uneventful, and they finish washing up the clothes maybe a little bit before you're done with your bath. And you take them. You see them take them out. They're like ringing, and they said your clothes will be ready shortly. We'll bring them to your room. So basically, you good guys will go back to your room. Everything seems to be in order. You don't see any issues with your packs or anything like
Nothing's
that.
been moved. Nothing's been touched.
Right.
Only your coin pouch.
So do you guys have other clothes, or do you want to wait for your clothes?
I gotta wait for our clothes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually technically have another set of clothes, but I'm gonna wait anyway.
Okay. So you basically wait, and it's like another maybe 20 minutes or so, and your clothes come back, and they are dry.
Okay.
They're they're not folded or anything, but they are neatly stacked,
Oh,
and they just they hand them
fresh lavender scent,
to you. Unscented.
unscented. Okay.
Slightly foot smelling.
Yeah.
That lady had athlete's foot.
That's how we like it. All right, good. Fresh clothes. Boys, we haven't had this in a long time.
Yeah, really. It's been a while.
I didn't realize this shirt was white.
It's quite the treat.
I thought this was just a yellow shirt.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Laszlo and Malik go to their room and start talking about. Laszlo says, "Well, should we ask somebody about finding this I don't think it was a guy, but another spot where we can find jobs, or do you want to walk around and take a look at the town?"
Oh, we can look at the job. Who's the job person supposed to be?
I forgot the man's name.
I don't think we actually know. I think they just what's it? Morty just said. You do?
He did, yeah.
Did he say?
He told us his name. I just can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Nope, didn't write it down.
Well, everyone make me a history check then. See if something pops into your head. No? No?
17.
Okay. You remember his name is Trentus.
Trentus. I believe his name was Trentus. Was the connection for?
Can we find out where he was at, like what his business was called or whatever?
When you walked in, I believe they gave you direction, but not like exact directions. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It was kind of like, he's over there.
Oh, okay. We'll head in that direction that they said.
Okay.
Looking for a job board or a building that has some kind of markings.
All right. You walk that way.
Laszlo, before we leave, does put on his armor.
Okay. Is everyone else in armor?
Malik carries his weapons, but he doesn't carry. He doesn't have armor. He has a shield with him though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm wearing it's leather. It's like fucking wearing clothing.
You see people walk around in armor.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
it's,
I'm wearing-
it's not like it's odd or anything.
Right.
It's just a leather cover.
It's just clean. That's all.
Now, not a whole lot of people in plate, but
We can't afford that shit.
it's a little hot for plate too. That metal gets fucking hot.
Yeah.
So you better have it insulated or something.
Right.
That's heat metal all together right there.
Right. Exactly.
I will put my daggers on the belt around behind me and just try and put my shirt down so they it's covered.
All right.
Malik just playing with his fucking thing as you're walking.
What are you doing?
Just playing with his
Trying to cut random passersby.
No, he's just like using it like a baton, you know.
Using what?
His cleaver.
Really?
Yeah, pointed down.
What the fuck are you doing? You hear Bernard say to you,
What?
no, not in the town.
Why?
Because you're about to be killed.
Why? What?
I'm
Alright.
going to stray forward from them.
If you like to do that, you get to walk 20 fucking feet behind us. You're by yourself, so none of us get caught if you slip up and lose your sword.
Oh, come on. I've never lost it yet.
Okay, go ahead, 20 feet behind. You want to do that stupid shit, you can do it, but be by yourself. And I tell everyone else when he's 20 feet behind, if the guards come and they fucking arrest him or attack him, let him be. He's going to learn the hard way.
Laszlo's like, put it away before you upset him more. He's like, fine.
Why? Why would you stop now? Just keep fucking going.
No. I don't want to upset you.
You're not upsetting me. Keep doing it.
It's okay. And he starts to put it away. He drops it on the ground. He picks it up real quick.
I mean, I really don't see him lasting long with the DirtyBoyz. Oh my god.
So we're taking bets. Who will be the first casualty of the DirtyBoyz? Write in comments below.
Yeah.
I'm betting Jackson because he don't say shit.
Oh, because he has bitten off his tongue. Because when you look at Jackson, he just goes like this.
You gonna role play that?
Yeah. Sure. Well, I would role play him looting you when you die.
Yeah.
Oh.
Malik doesn't have any money.
He ain't gonna have a great sword either.
He only has whatever percentage he has from the kitty. That's it. And then he's got to give that technically to Laszlo because Laszlo's been paying for all of this shit.
All right. So you guys make it through town, and you think that you're in the area.
Okay.
So you can either start looking or asking questions. I mean, you think you're in the area, but you don't see anything.
So Laszlo looks around at the people passing by, and he's the first lady that he sees in a sundress. Just minding his own business, walks up and asks, "Excuse me,
Magic.
we're new in town and we're looking for
I was looking if I can finger pop it.
why do they gotta take it there?" And yeah, I want a sword in the freaking heart. Yeah, we're looking for Trentus.
Finger poppers.
He supposedly has a business around here. We're looking for jobs. Would you happen to know where that would be?
She goes, I don't recall a Trentus, but I'm not really the person looking for those types of jobs. Maybe ask her. She points to a woman in another dress. It's kind of like a reddish pink dress.
Thank you very much. I apologize for interrupting your day.
It's okay. Like this, and she walks off.
And
She's got like a basket of fruit.
so he walks over to the lady in the dress, and excuse me, pardon me. I was told that you know the area a little bit. We're new in town, and we're looking for a business with a man named Trentus.
Oh yeah, Trentus.
Yes, we're looking for jobs, and we were just trying to figure out where he's at.
Right around the corner. Probably. She explains it's probably like 200 feet away or something like that. He's around the corner.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you. And we keep walking. We walk. I walk back over to you guys and say, okay, the lady says he's like about 200 feet that way.
It looks like it's an alley. Doesn't really look like it's a main strip or anything. I'm not gonna say it looks like a dead end because you can't really tell. But it doesn't look like there's any bums or anything like that there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But the street or the road kind of looks a lot more narrow.
All right.
It's a lot more closed in.
All right, let's keep going. Let's head over there. Very well. That good information. Way to take initiative. Put my hand on your shoulder. Proud of you. Thank you.
Okay, let's go.
So you walk down this narrower road. You don't see shops. It looks like a side of a building or something that you're like two buildings that you're walking in between.
Right.
You see a couple barrels, a couple crates, and then you can see there is an opening door at the very end. It looks like it's almost like a dead end.
Yeah. Okay, we'll walk down that way and see what's in that door.
Okay. You see a fairly large room. It's you can see that it's got a table. It's got like a heavy set guy sitting at the table. And then there's it's like two curtains. There's like the back wall, and then there's in the center of the wall there's a curtain. So maybe 4 feet across or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then on the left there's another wall with a curtain. And this person is sitting in a chair. Like I said, he's like a heavy set guy, and he's just sitting there. He looks like he has a book in front of him, similar to Morty's.
All right. Laszlo walks up and gives a knock on the jam. Hey, you open?
Come on in. He his body's shaking. Yeah, we're open.
Mm-hmm. So go in.
Okay. So what can I do you for?
Well, we actually are looking for jobs. We were recommended to you or referred to you by Morty.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
From Joseph.
Right.
So
how's Smarty doing?
As far as we know, he's doing good.
Oh,
but
cool.
he, for some reason, he kind of ran out of jobs. So here we are.
Oh, all right. Well, what kind of jobs you guys looking for? Dangerous? Not dangerous? How experienced are you in jobs?
Leader. Oh, well, I was impressed with how you were handling this. You need me to explain to him how skilled we are? Show him your thing you do with your sword, and let him judge you.
Laszlo doesn't have a sword.
Can
you take on a giant?
What's a giant?
A giant? I'm guessing no. Can you take on kobolds?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
We have taken on kobolds.
How about bugbears?
He looks at me.
We've met one or two.
I think we can handle bugbears.
Oh, we gotta handle this one.
Do they speak bugbear or do they speak common?
He goes,
You're a bugbear that doesn't speak bugbear.
he goes, can you take on cyclopses?
Don't know that I've ever seen one.
Okay, so you're somewhere in between a cyclops and a bugbear?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. He goes, we do have a job opening for some ship hands. That's just it's kind of like extra muscle. You don't have to drive the ship. You will be going out to sea, so hopefully you're seaworthy. He goes, or we have something on land. It may be below your. It may be a little boring for you, but we got those two jobs right now.
The ship hand sounds an awful lot like our previous work.
Yeah, we're not looking for manual labor. We're looking for high paying jobs. Yeah.
It's muscle. It's not manual labor.
So we hired bodyguards.
You will be fighting. He goes, I can't really say too much. It's involved with the sales. So you'll be working for the sales. You won't
We
be
do have a
a
working
sale.
relationship with them.
Yeah, but that's probably things that we've already done. I mean, other than I don't know. I Laszlo just feels like
You've never fought with the sales.
right, but it's Laszlo doesn't want to go backwards. He just wants to go forward. So he looks at Bernard. He says, "How tough is a Cyclops, Bernard?"
Well, if it's one Cyclops, maybe we'll survive 50-50.
Oh, okay.
If it's more than one Cyclops, we ain't surviving.
Well, there's no jobs that involve Cyclopses. I'm just wondering how experienced you guys were. That'll give me a
Right.
rough guess on what jobs you can take. And right now, I have these 2 jobs.
So,
He goes, something might open up tomorrow.
protection on the ship.
It is protection on a ship. You will be going to sea. And from what I hear, you will be fighting on land.
All right. Well,
What do you think, leader?
I think we should take that job.
The sea?
Yeah, the seaworthy job, just because it's gonna pay more than the other one, right?
Yeah.
How much difference?
Well, the sea job is going to pay more,
Right.
but anything you find extras is pretty much property of the sales. But if you take another job, anything you happen to find will probably be yours.
All right, we'll take that job then instead of the one with the sales. We need to make as much profit as possible.
The land job?
Yeah, the land job. We'll do that.
Yeah, I don't want
That works for me.
to. Yeah.
All right. He goes, come back here in about 20 minutes, and I will get things ready for you guys.
We'll do.
So where do you guys go from here?
I guess we'll just walk around checking out anything else in the area for 20 minutes.
Is there, in our travels to Sea Trentus, did we run past a clothing store? Or
You've seen
a few
plenty of
shops?
shops.
Oh, let's go into another shop. I love to shop.
Whatever. We got time to kill. Now
Did
he's
we
paying
eat?
attention.
Where's Malik's greatsword?
He's got it right here on the side. And it's cleaver.
That's right.
So, as you're, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close, 3.
Oh, that's it.
If you guys could step out of the room.
Who, me and shit, yeah.
If you could have that on Daniel.
Sure.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Hey, everybody.
As you're walking out of the alley, you hear a voice. It says,
Red's gonna stop and start looking around to see. Do I notice anything?
those guys kind of kept on walking. There's the 2 barrels that are next to you and a couple crates.
Okay. I'm gonna slowly take out one of my daggers and walk over to the barrel. Is is it open topped or is there something on top?
Looks like you can pop it open. There's like a top with like a hole. You know, it looks like you could just put your hand in the hole and.
Okay. I'll put the blade of the dagger in there and kind of like try and tip it to the side just to look and see if there's something in there.
Okay. He take his. You put the dagger in there, and you open it up. The barrel's empty,
Okay.
and then you hear. You don't think it would be easy? He goes. You hear the voice. Grow up, little one. Grow up. And nothing.
That's it. After that.
That's all you hear.
All right. I'll slowly put the dagger back in his belt and kind of like turn and start walking backward toward the group, but constantly like my guy's head, Rhett's head, is turning back and forth in a full panic now because this is starting to sound like the things he heard in Joseph's happen occasionally on his own travels.
Okay. All right. They're coming back.
They may have walked off. Is there I know that the guards don't stand out, but is there a level of, like, compared to what we're wearing, I'm sure we look out of place. Is there something that we should be, like I see on the normal passersby, a level of, I guess, well-offness?
There, every person in this city looks very clean and well kept.
Even after our washing, do we stand up to that?
Yeah,
Clothing-wise and stuff?
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
There's other people with regular travel clothes or stuff like that. I mean, there's.
Okay. All right.
And you, like when they're like walking ahead of you, looking at shops or whatever. You notice what looks to be somebody that's very close to bum-like. If there is a bum in the city, this person is it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you're looking at him and he's not that different. You know what I'm saying? He's not that different from you, but he maybe stands out.
Okay.
But maybe not. You see him walking around, and he has a broom and like a kind of like a dustpan. He's picking up trash.
I'll approach and say,
Go.
hmm?
Come on back!
That might be them. I'll approach the gentleman with a dustpan and broom and say, hello, good sir, if I may have a moment of your time.
He goes, sure. He looks older. Looks like to be 60, 65 maybe. He's very frail looking, not very muscular at all.
All right.
Kind of hunched over a little bit. Not much, but, you know.
I'm new to your town, and with friends I'm traveling.
He's like, oh, welcome.
Thank you. Much appreciated. If you could, how long have you been here? Has this been your hometown, or?
He goes, I've lived here for probably a year.
Okay. It's different from where I'm from. There seems to be more ladies in charge or in positions, stature higher than the gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Is this
Right about here, you guys were like looking at the shops, looking for clothes or whatever, and you notice Rat has walked up to an older fellow, maybe 65 years old ish, kind of hunched over. He's got a broom and like a dustpan. He's like kind of sweeping up little stuff.
Okay.
A leaf here, a piece of clothing or paper or something. You just look see. So go ahead.
Stella Sophia is much different from where we come from, in that the people of power in this city seem to all be female. While there are shop owners that are men, I just wonder, has this always been the case since you've been here?
He goes, yeah, ever since I've been here.
Is there, outside of perhaps Yenna, is there someone that we should, I don't know, treat on the same level as her, outside of, it seems as if the guards, is what I'm saying, are all kind of normal people, and I don't want to overstep.
He goes, believe me, they are not normal.
Okay.
They will stand up to any man with a sword or any beast with a sword.
He looks at Bernard.
He goes, people here love Yenna.
Mhm.
She's a great leader.
Okay.
She's from what I've heard is since she's taken over, she's really turned this town around, turned the city around.
So Laszlo and Bernard and everybody are up with him, talking with the old man.
Yeah, you guys kind of walked up behind him.
So I heard that, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I went, wait. So, how long has she been in charge?
I'm not sure, but I think about 3 years ish.
And before her, who was in charge?
I don't know. I've only been here for a year or so.
Oh, okay. Wait, I thought you said that the old guy was there for a long time.
No.
Oh, okay.
He's 65 years in age, but I don't think he ever said how long he'd been there.
Yeah. He's only been. He says he's only been here for a year or so.
Right?
Laszlo asked him one more question. Is she a magic wielder?
Who? Yenna?
Yes.
I don't believe so.
Okay. Thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you for sparing a moment. And
Oh,
I'll
sure.
hand him a silver piece. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. You see, he's like looking. He doesn't have a whole lot of pockets. He's got like one right here. He just puts it there. His breeches or whatever, they don't have pockets. They're just kind of pants.
Okay.
When we're walking around, does it look like the females are more well off than the males? Like everybody's dressed nice, but they're a little bit. They look like their clothes are a little more expensive than the males.
Make a perception check.
Five.
You can tell that the females are definitely better dressed than the males.
But everybody still looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the females are much nicer than the males.
Okay.
It's just weird. I've never seen such a power difference in a town.
Brett is still kind of like he's listening to Laszlo as he speaks, but he's kind of looking around and acting fidgety, not like his normal self.
So, you think about 20 minutes has passed.
Okay. Well, we'll head back.
All right. That is where we're going to end this episode of the DirtyBoyz. The DirtyBoyz are headed back to Trentus to get the information. Appreciate everybody joining us. Yeah, follow us on YouTube, Twitch. If you can help support on Patreon, that would be freaking awesome. If not, yeah, just keep leave some comments or something. I hope you enjoy.
Yeah.
We will see y'all next time.
Hit that like and subscribe. We're out of here.
Yeah.
This is the D&D Dummy Club.